Clinch FC continues with our next contest, a professional MMA bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
Okay.
On the way out now is Quentin Hansen. Quentin is 1-3 as a professional fighter. So one shift that we're going to see here is instead of 3-minute rounds, we are now going to 5-minute rounds. All professional fights are 3 5-minute rounds.
Yes, he was born in St. Petersburg, Florida. Looks like he's fighting out at Chehalis, Washington. He's lived there for 6 years. He's with Logic Jiu-Jitsu in Spanaway. Looks like his main trainer is Steven Galluez.
He wanted to give a shout out to his family and friends and the 2 boys at home watching, Chance and Chase. And his biggest inspiration is his brother John. This is super moving to him. It means the world to him as he has recently passed, but he saw the power and strength in his brother, and he will always stand with him in the corner. Walking out now is Mario Texidor. He is 0-1, but he has tons of experience and other martial arts forms such as Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Yeah, this is a real interesting one. He's actually 16-4 in jiu-jitsu matches, so he's definitely got a good ground game. He's 2-1 in a sport called Kudo, and they refer to it as the Japanese MMA. He's also got some experience wrestling, cross-training with some D1 wrestlers. So hasn't competed in wrestling, but cross-training with D1 wrestlers obviously can lead to some good things. So
one thing I'm not too fond of is that he said, he has experience wrestling. He missed weight major. He didn't even try to miss weight. This is something that I look upon negatively. If you're saying you have wrestling experience, you know what it's like to cut weight. Wrestlers are the masters of cutting weight, and it's almost a disrespect to your opponent when you just don't even try. I would like to give a shout out to, Quentin Hansen for even taking the fight. In the UFC in the top level, if my opponent came in 8 pounds heavy, my coach would say no. Yeah. This is something that it's so disrespectful to agree to a weight and not even try that, not taking anything away from, Mario's life story. However, I would like to see him make weight, and that's just part of being a professional.
Yeah, definitely a respect thing and part of being a professional, absolutely. And then, reading their attitude and how they respond to it is definitely talks about character and things of that nature. But
to Kenny.
This is a professional MMA contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee is Jeff Hoiby. Introducing first, competing out of the red corner, looking for his second professional victory against 3 setbacks. Training out of Logic Jiu-Jitsu from Chehalis, Washington, weighing in at 145.8 pounds, Quentin the Hunter Hansen.
Quentin's also
his opponent competing out of the blue corner, looking for his first professional victory against 1 setback. Training out of Iron Forged MMA from Bronx, New York, weighing in at 153.8 pounds, Mario Marcos Texidor.
Great job as our announcer, Kenny. I mean, doesn't he just have such a great voice?
Great voice and great energy.
He's killing it out there.
One thing we didn't note on Quentin is he's actually a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. He's got some Muay Thai and he's got some Dutch kickboxing experience as well.
And, he does really good in his strikes as well. He's a well-rounded opponent, but has just made some tiny little mistakes that ended up costing him his last few fights.
Mario took the center of the ring. Quentin's launching some attacks. Okay, Mario's got a single leg. He's looking for side control, but
right to
Quentin's
the wrestling went
there.
Mario Texidor, looking to use his jiu-jitsu as Quentin.
Still got an open guard, but he might close it here. Yep, he closes guard. Mario staying active with the rabbit punches, but again, probably not doing too much.
I'd like to see Quentin try to grab some arm control because this will allow him to use his jits further, such as arm bars and triangles.
Yeah.
Right now, it appears as he's kind of looking for a sweep, but not quite getting it. And, you know, Mario has such a big weight advantage. It's almost not even fair. If you just let him sit on top of you, that could be trouble.
Quentin's got a pretty good open guard. He's got that shoulder locked down there.
Quentin's doing a really good job. If you see him swifting his hips, he's looking for that armbar, and he's going to get it. A fully locked out armbar. How has Mario survived this far? Quentin is going to have to break it, but now he's into a deep triangle.
Yep.
He's doing a good job at pulling the head.
It is deep.
Very tough is Mario. Quentin has got to seal the deal with this. He's using the elbows as he's a professional fighter. This is legal. You can definitely. Now letting go of the triangle. When you get this position, it should be a game over. Quentin, one thing he's got to do to get this finish is squeeze those knees together.
Yeah.
This is what starts to cut off the blood supply to your carotid arteries. These are your two main arteries in your neck, guys. So to choke someone out and finish them, you have to squeeze them. A great job by Quentin.
Now he's going back for the
making
armbar.
the adjustment. He's going to have to break it. Mario is not tapping.
Up. You got it again, but look, Mario's turning. Yep, he turned his arm in a good way. He's out the back door, and now he's in good position. If he's not too far forward, he's got to settle back. Up, he's putting the hooks in. He's got double hooks, but he's still high out to the side.
Pick your shots. Don't hit the back of the head.
Okay, he's settling back. He's in a side full mount.
He's looking for kind of a quarter guard, a side control, and using his weight to smash down Quentin Hansen.
Using his shoulder there, push him back down.
Quentin right now is holding Mario on top of him with an overhook, which isn't necessarily going to help. I'd like to see Quentin start to engage those legs. You can basically use them as a frame where you see his long, lanky shins. You can use that to shove someone off you to create the distance needed to lock up those submissions.
You can hear Mario's brother talking to him in Spanish there. That's his brother that was talking to us today about their uncle when they adopted Mario. And he's helped raise him and taught him a lot of wrestling concepts.
A nice elbow from Mario, getting Quentin's respect. This is why Quentin was holding down on him so tight. He's trying to avoid those elbows to the head.
Yeah. Quentin's really locking down on that head instead of the shoulder like he was earlier. But
one thing I'd like to see from Quentin if he's in these submissions is you really need to control the movement of the thumb. This is why Mario was able to spin out of it so fast. He didn't have control of the hand and the thumb. This is where your elbow yes, exactly.
The angle with the thumb up and the angle at the right angle, yeah. And Mario actually, I don't know if you saw it, I saw the angle was that he actually purposely turned his arm before he turned his body. So it's like
this keeps it from breaking. If you guys put your hands flat out into the universe, like your palms forward, and you put some pressure on your own with your hands underneath your elbow, you'll feel how uncomfortable that is. Whereas if you turn your palm down and you put the same pressure, it's not causing any damage. You could take that all day.
Beautiful awareness by Mario to do that. Obviously, he's trained through that.
Quentin is doing a really good job at defending himself. However, this is not helping him move on from the position or get out of necessary danger. But he's holding really tight on Mario, so he's not taking any damage. I'm not so worried about this position.
He's keeping him tight for sure, yeah. Mario's trying to use his head there to actually cause some pressure. He acted like he was going to try to possibly pass, but then he settled back down in. Now he's going to the head, to the body, to the head, to the body. He's scoring some points, obviously. Probably not doing a lot of damage there. At least he's staying active, you know. Quentin definitely is just covering at this point. He's keeping that close guard. Now it's open. That's not looking good.
There's only 10 seconds left in the round. I don't believe that we're going to see a finish. We are going to get a round 2.
We did.
The end of that round, not the most intelligent defense from Quentin. But if I was in Quentin's corner, I would say, listen, when you get this catch, you have to finish the fight. But as a jiu-jitsu artist myself, one thing so important for these finishes are your ability to squeeze your knees together. Your knees are what causes the submission to be so tight and so trapped, whether you're choking or breaking an arm. You've got to be able to have that squeeze. Think about scissors, right?
Yep.
Part of the reason that scissors cut is because both of these blades go opposite directions. This is how you want to do a choke. You want to use your legs like they're scissors and start to cut, whether it's going to be an arm bar or that triangle finish.
Right, make a move in the direction you want him to go.
Take it down.
Looks like Quentin is a little bit gassed. He's standing up now. He's breathing a little better. I couldn't quite get a good angle on Mario, but he's standing up too. He's bouncing around a little bit. He looks ready to go.
Yeah, one thing about Mario, we're seeing a major weight advantage here, which is, in my opinion, incredibly unfair.
Ready?
And a way to cheat, right, is not make weight.
Okay, back to the center of the ring. Mario's just kind of waiting in, stalking him, yeah. Okay, Quentin uses that jab, pivots. Mario comes over the top with a number 2.
For those of you watching
big
at home,
leg kick attempt on Mario's part.
For those of you watching at home, a 2 is a right hand punch. And as we had spoke about earlier, Quentin is a southpaw, which means that his left hand is actually his power.
Right.
Now he's switching.
He
may not be a full southpaw.
Yeah, he switched. And he had said he wasn't going to switch.
This is one thing. When you're beginning fighting, I really don't like switch stance. If you're not comfortable in one stance and you try another one, this is going to get you hit.
They're trading. Oh, and look at Mario rushes in because he sensed blood, but
no. Ate a heavy right hand, Quentin Hansen, and now he is taking the damage. Yeah. Mario is now moving to his bread and butter. He says that he likes the arm triangle, and he's going for it now.
He's trying to get it. Yeah, he is in half guard, it looks like, though, so the leverage may not be there. He's got to get his right leg out first, probably.
Quentin has got to move. The ref is taking a close look at this fight. Just covering your head is not considered good defense.
Now he's giving him his back and his head's down. He's covering the back of his head. He's got to either try to go back door, roll, something. He can't just sit there. Ref is getting close here. Yeah, ref is warning him. Got to see something. He's got to see something here.
Ref's
going to call it. Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah. Quentin just wasn't communicating in any way that he was going to try to get out of that. Okay.
Mario Texidor with the TKO finish. He did a great job at utilizing his wrestling and power punches. However, when you come in so much heavier than your opponent, of course you're going to have a little more power. I hope that, Quentin doesn't get too disappointed from this loss, because it was a major step up of him to step in there and fight somebody that much overweight. All right, and now we're going to take it to Mr. Announcer Kenny.
Hey, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fight ends at 1 minute 46 seconds of round number 2. For your winner via TKO, Mario Marcos Texidor.
We're going to have an interview from my co-host, Mark.
Mario. Check 1. Hello? Mario, heck of a fight, brother. Heck of a fight. How'd that feel?
Bro, it felt amazing. Thank you, guys. You guys are an amazing crowd. I'm a 100% disabled veteran, so sometimes I suffer from anger. So I apologize that I start cussing y'all out because you guys were the enemies to me, so I apologize. You guys were amazing. Thank you.
Hey, the energy in that fight, we could feel it. We could feel it ringside. I'm sure the fans could feel it. You just came out there and you kept going. You threw some kicks that were pretty damn impressive there, man.
I'm a Kuro Dado Juco black belt under Sensei JD at Iron Forge Martial Arts. My first fight, I came off a kick out, knee to the face knockout in K1. So the dude wrestle fucked me. So I spent 6 years wrestling, started wrestling motherfuckers. I know most people can't bang with me, as you saw. So I want to thank Action Academy, Iron Forge Martial Arts, my beautiful wife, Zaire Texidor. I can't wait to get home and make na-na to you. And I pray that you guys get me on the next fight. I'm sorry that I missed weight. That was on me. But I train 6-5 days a week. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. I'll fuck every single person up. 55, 45, 35, 70. I'm a fucking problem. You guys have a blessed day.
All right. That's Mario, everybody. Thank you, Mario.
Yeah.
All right.
35.
Coming up next is going to be our co-main event.